What is up, YouTube? It is Joker777 and got another review for you guys, and I apologize because last week The Following did indeed premiere and I did not give a review for it. And this week I'll be doing a kind of 2-in-1 review. I'll be reviewing the first episode and the second episode. I'll try to keep it as spoiler free as possible just because it is a brand new season. Some things have come to light. Some characters are back, some characters are not back. So let's go on ahead. Let's break down The Following. So basically, the season premiere basically follows 1 year after the events that happened at the end of The Following, season 1. Basically, we learned that Ryan Hardy is trying to stay healthy rather than remember last season when he first woke up he was boozing, he was just drinking all the time. This time when he wakes up after some events that precede his waking up, this time he's drinking water, he's out running, he's trying to stay fit, trying to stay healthy. And basically it's just the whole world trying to recuperate after what happened a year ago with Joe Carroll and his cult. And then 1 year to the day, surprisingly, some of the cult followers actually come forth and start killing people again because of the 1 year anniversary of Joe's death, and they've proclaimed that Joe Carroll lives. So far, the first episode was a return to a tried and true of The Following. I enjoyed the first episode a lot, and there were a lot of questions on my mind, like who's coming back, who's going to be leading this little ragtag group of followers now. So here's what we have Ryan Hardy and Mike Weston, they're back, of course. Emma, who's come back, which I hope and pray to God that she dies a slow and painful death, but that's a story for another day. We do have some other key characters that are back. However, that's kind of a spoiler, so I'm going to keep my mouth shut for now. However, in the subsequent weeks, I will start mentioning these characters by name. So, if you haven't caught up yet, do yourself a favor, catch up. And so, now we got the characters out of the way. Basically, this season looks like it's going to be, kind of a weird one because we don't know who necessarily is going to play a big part. We just know that the cult is after Ryan Hardy because of everything that he did and the fact that he killed Joe Carroll. The second episode was kind of weak for me. Like, usually I have like this little those stress-filled moments where I'm like trying to, like the stressful moments where you're like screaming at the TV. I didn't have as many of those in the second episode, so I don't know what it was about the second episode. It just didn't like grasp me like the other episodes have done in that kind of way. I can definitely tell you this: Luke and Mark, the twins, the new guys. Luke is the creepiest Joker I've seen on this show in forever. Like, he's just so maniacal, he's just so twisting, he's just so evil. Like, he even has the look of, like, someone who's messed up in the head. So, I get a feeling he'll be a kind of key guy coming along, especially the twins, especially when you can play mind games, like the way they did at the art party. I'm also kind of curious to see, like, where they're going with this, Ryan Hardy and the art dealer woman. I'm guessing she's going to be like a new love interest for him. I'm not too sure. I really don't see him with her though. That was kind of weird. Plus, I also get the feeling that she may be in the cult. Something just tells me because it basically, in the first episode, she was on the subway when everyone got attacked. She was the only one that lived. She only had a scratch on like her left arm or something like that. And then they would go back to get her, and they could have gotten her so many times, but yet they didn't kill her. And if you remember, that was actually like a bait and switch in the first season with the one dude's wife, where she was in it and they had no idea. The one guy that was supposedly abusing, the wife. And so I get the feeling she's in the cult. I'm not too sure, but something's just fishy about her and I don't like it. So, the first episode, basically, I'm going to give an A to. I thought it was a brilliant season opener. It put to rest a lot of questions. There was a big reveal somewhere in there. We also find out that Ryan Hardy, I forgot to mention this, is actually working on his own. He's not working with the FBI anymore, but he's doing like his own private practice with, I think it's his niece or his cousin, one or the other. But he's basically like keeping up tabs with Joe Carroll and the cult, and he's basically doing investigations on his own, which that could come back to haunt him really, because then that's obstruction if he chooses to do stuff on his own. That's also impeding on an investigation. So we'll see where that goes. The second episode I didn't like as much. It just didn't have that factor, that kind of thrill factor that you have. So the first episode gets an A for me. The second episode is actually going to get a B. I thought it was kind of a weaker episode. It definitely just felt off from the previous episodes that have come before it. So, that being said, that is my review of the 2 episodes. What did you guys think of the season premiere so far of The Following? Are you liking it? Are you not liking it? Are you curious to see what all do you want to see transpire? Are there any characters you want dead, kind of like me? Because I want Emma to die. But but again, another story, another day. So, that being said, I'm Joker777, and I'll see you guys later.